Hi everyone, we're going to move on to the next lesson now in multiplication, and it's all about using that fancy little symbol just here, the X sign. So I'm going to press into the next page and we'll get started. So if we remember to remember back to the last lesson, we could use what we're seeing here to come up with lovely sentences and our addition number and an addition number sentence. So hopefully we don't need to pause the video here. We can see that 3 add 3 is 6. Now we're going to move on to using that symbol underneath, a little times symbol. Now the little times symbol, if you can see it here, circling it with my mouse, the little times symbol talks about groups an awful lot. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the side. How many groups do we have, or how many equal groups? We have 2 equal groups with 3 in each group. So it will look like this. Now I'm hoping that mums and dads and responsible adults will be able to support you with this at home. It's a bit hard to explain it just with a screen, but the first thing we look at is how many equal groups and how many in each group. So here we can see that there are 2 equal groups with 3 in each group. There are 2 3s. I'll go through this one and then you can do the next one if you pause the video. So we can see here very simply 3 add 3 add 3 equals 9. Now if we use our times symbol here, we say there are 3 equal groups with 3 in each group, so 3 times 3 equals 9. And if you say the sentence with me underneath, ready? There are 3 equal groups with 3 in each group. There are 3 3s. Pause the video on this bit, have a little try for yourself and see if you can come up with the times number sentence in the middle, alright? Pause the video. Wonderful. Let's see if you got it. Now the first bit's really easy, isn't it? 5 add 5 equals 15. And we can count in 5s to do that, can't we? We go 5, 10, 15. Boom, done. How many equal groups are there? There are 3 equal groups with 5 in each group. So our number sentence is 3 times 5 equals 15. Say it with me underneath. There are 3 equal groups with 5 in each group. There are 3 5s. See if you can practice some of those using the manipulatives or the resources that you have at home. It might be Lego, might be forks, pencils, could be anything really, couldn't it? Now, this is the tricky bit. Let's see if we can complete this. If I know that 2 add 2 equals 4, what will be the multiplication? Pause the video, give it a go. It'll be 2 times 2. We have 2 equal groups with 2 in each group. If you're struggling with that, draw the addition first. Just like we saw in our last page here, draw it. Draw it as dice, see if it helps. Now this time we've got 2 times 3. What's the addition number sentence going to be? Have a little think, pause the video. Well, if we say our nice sentence, it makes things easier. We have 2 equal groups with 3 in each group. And when we draw that, we'll know that the addition number sentence is 3 add 3, which is obviously 6. Pause the video, see if you can come up with a multiplication number sentence for this. I'm not even going to talk about it this time. I'm going to unpause it now. Hopefully, once you've drawn that, you can see that we've got 3 times 3. Now try this one. 3 times 4. We have 3 equal groups with 4 in each group. Draw that, and then see if you can come up with the addition number sentence. Last one now. 5 add 5 add 5. Can you come up with the multiplication? Well, I can see here that we have 3 equal groups with 5 in each group. So that means that it's going to be 3 equal groups of 5 in each group. 3 times 5. Last little bit on this. I want you to pause the video. Can you think of a story to go with each calculation? Can you think of a story to go with each one? So for example, let's look at, hopefully you can see my mouse on this. I'm putting a circle around it. 2 add 2, or 2 times 2. Just here, I'm going to think of a story to go with each one. Say Mr. Bishop and Miss Gale each have 2 sandwiches. We're really hungry today. We each have 2 sandwiches. So Miss Gale has 2 sandwiches. I have 2 sandwiches. How many sandwiches do we have all together? So we could do 2 add 2 equals 4, or we could do 2 times 2 because we have 2 equal groups with 2 in each group. Now think back. Think back. We know what these boxes need. They need the crocodiles that we draw. Now hopefully you will remember that the crocodile always eats the larger number. So I'm just going to ask you to pause the video and try and draw in the symbols at the top here. The crocodile always eats the larger number. So work out what each one is and then see what you can do. Pause the video. And I'm just going to let you know all 3 of them now. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice and simple. Say it with me. We'll start from the top, shall we? 5 add 5 add 5 is greater than 2 times 5. 3 times 4 is equal to 4 add 4 add 4. 3 times 5 is less than 10 add 10. I think if parents are around watching this, if you could give a little bit of support on that one, because we can read them back to front as well, can't we? We could say 2 times 5 is less than 5 add 5 add 5. Give that one a go, all right? Now we're going to move on to our last activity of this lesson before we have a little break and a cup of tea. Actually, let me have a quick sip. Earl Grey for the win, right? Ben says 3 times 4 is equal to 4 add 4 add 4. Pause the video and work that one out. Now remember, as I always say, it's not cheating to draw pictures. Draw this and see if Ben is correct. All right, pause the video. Okay, hopefully with your adults, you've worked out that actually he is correct. And he is correct because 3 times 4 is 12 and 4 add 4 add 4 is 12. So of course they are equal. All right, we're going to leave it there, guys. We're going to stop the video, but give that one a practice at home, and I expect to see some lovely lovely responses to this activity on Tapestry. Okay, see you later, guys.